2022. With 2014 ending today, I thought a great video to post would be my top 5 favorite movies of 2014. 2014 has been a great year for my channel. It's when I started my reviews, and I've got to talk about a lot of videos. I made a lot of great connections, so this has been a great year, and I thought this is a great video to kick it off. Now, 2014 was packed with some amazing movies and some not so amazing movies. I've gotten to see, a lot of them and talk about them. Some of the movies, before I even get into my top 5, that I think were the worst of 2014 were Hercules, starring The Rock, and I also didn't enjoy Exodus, Gods and Kings, and I wasn't a very big fan of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I mean, you know what? These 3 movies over here are enjoyable. No, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was okay, but the other ones I really didn't like, and they all came out this year. So those are my least favorite from this year. However, I have 5 that I have talked about at great length, and I've enjoyed quite a bit. Now, they're my top 5, however, there's no particular order to the way they're being listed in terms of ranking with me. I am going to pretty much talk about them by release date. Now, I said I was going by release date, and for my first in my top 5 would be Maleficent. At first, I was very skeptical when I saw the trailers for Maleficent, and even going into the movie, I was very skeptical. But after getting to watch Maleficent, and the visuals, the acting, the story overall, I ended up really enjoying it. Now, when I first watched Maleficent, I gave it a 3.5 out of 5. However, after giving it 2 rewatches, my opinion of it changed, and I enjoyed it so much more. I considered Maleficent to be a side story or a non-canon version of Sleeping Beauty. However, in its own right, for its own fairy tale canon, it's perfect. The visuals are just beautiful. The acting is great. Angelina Jolie plays Maleficent perfectly. The story, everything. At first, I kind of was thinking it's kind of like Frozen at the end of it, where it's the love between 2 girls that ends it. But you know what? Maleficent really just stole the show, took it away from Princess Aurora, and made this movie spectacular. So thank you, Angelina Jolie, and thank you, Disney, for a great movie. I love Maleficent. Number 2 on this list is Guardians of the Galaxy. And I thought Guardians of the Galaxy is probably the perfect superhero movie that has come out in a while since the Avengers. It's an origin story, but it takes place off of Earth. It's fast-paced. The acting is great. Chris Pratt and Zoe Saldana are perfect in their roles. Everything about this, to me, screamed perfect. The jokes, the story overall, the writing, the visuals, just beautiful. Now, this movie did get some, fan hate, and it also got a lot of, great press. And I'm totally for the great press for this movie. So Guardians of the Galaxy was just perfect for me. It has a great Blu-ray release, and I did a review of that video. I'll put a link for that in the description. So it's a movie that everyone should own and should watch, because it's like that random Marvel movie that no one thought would be good, or maybe you did think it would be good, but again, low expectations, and it was amazing. So Guardians of the Galaxy would be my number 2 of my top 5 favorite movies of 2014. So number 3 on this list. Now, this is a list that includes animated and live action movies. And number 3 would be Book of Life. I went into Book of Life, again, expecting nothing. I thought the animation style was kind of odd at first from the trailers. I didn't know anything about the story, and I was blown away. The soundtrack was beautiful. The songs in this film are great. The visuals, they're different. They're breathtaking. The Land of the Dead is amazing. It's just like, wow. This is a Guillermo del Toro movie, and I loved it. The art book for this was fantastic. The acting in this was fantastic. Just the animation was fantastic. It's such a different story. It's a Mexican fairy tale that so many people should see because it's amazing. And I got a chance to review that, and I just fell in love with it. Everything about this movie was beautiful. I mean, how can you not love these characters? They have such an intricate design and different. Joaquin, Manolo, Maria, beautiful. All beautiful. And even the villain isn't even that evil, which is kind of cool. He's kind of misunderstood, but he's not, the bad guy, but he's still a bad guy, so you have to root against him. But in the end, he even gets a happy ending. It's just an amazing movie, and I'm so happy to have it as number 3 on my list because I love this. So I recommend Book of Life to everyone. Now, number 4 is also an animated movie, and it's a Disney animated movie, and you probably can all guess what it is, as the background is it right now. It's Big Hero 6! Big Hero 6 was phenomenal! I did a great review of that, or a raving review of that. I was so impressed with it. I've been dying to see it. It's Disney's first Marvel superhero animated movie. Acting, visuals, story were great. It's very much a stereotypical comic book story, you know, the villain with a saddened past, but also the hero has a saddened past too. And you just love it. You love Hero. You love every character. I mean, Fred is funny. Honey Lemon is great. All the other side characters were beautiful in this, put together so well, and it's just an enjoyable flick overall. Big Hero 6 is one of the biggest movies of 2014 in my honest opinion. It's not as big as Frozen. It will never get to that hype, but there's a lot to come from Big Hero 6. I so enjoyed it. If you want to hear more about Big Hero 6, check out the link in the description. There's a link for every review I've done for all these movies in there. I just love Big Hero 6. Hero is an interesting protagonist, so different from your normal Disney strapping, good-looking guy, or even beautiful Princess Grin. He's a guy, so that's not going to happen. But still, it's a great, great film that I thoroughly enjoyed. Last but not least, it's a film I just got to see recently. No, it's not The Interview. It's Into the Woods. I didn't think at first I was going to even like Into the Woods. I saw the play years and years ago. I thought it was okay. But then when I saw this movie, I was taken aback so much. It was so cool. The acting, it had such an all-star cast. I did a review about it recently, and if you've watched any of my videos, you know how I feel about this because Into the Woods is my second or third most recent video after posting this. So, acting, Meryl Streep, Chris Pine, Emily Blunt, Anna Kendrick, awesome. Awesome in all the roles. Cinderella's role in Into the Woods is really cool. Rapunzel's role isn't as great as it should have been, in my opinion, but Anna Kendrick plays Cinderella beautifully. Cinderella was always one of my favorite Disney characters. Meryl Streep plays the witch so well. Emily Blunt plays the baker's wife, and I didn't think she could actually sing, so it was kind of cool to hear, you know, her singing. This movie overall was just quintessentially good. It's so good, and Disney deserves all the press and hype that this movie brought with it. The changes from the original, I think, were totally well-deserved because sometimes you just need to change it from the source material to make it your own, and Disney totally did that. I think this would have been a really cool movie if Disney had animated it too, or something along those lines. I don't know. I feel like crossover animated movie is necessary with Disney at some point in the future. Anyone agree with that? So, all 5 of these movies are awesome. They're great. They're pretty much like the iconic staples of 2014 that I very much have enjoyed watching, reviewing, talking about with fans, and I love them all. So if you've seen any of these movies, let me know in the comments below. Do you agree that all of them should be on this list, that maybe only one of them should be on this list? I'm curious. Let me know your top 5. That would be really cool for me to read and talk to you guys about that because these are my favorites. They made the most impact on me, and I think they're the best. So thank you guys for watching. 2014's been a great year. I'll be back in 2015 with some more reviews, of course. Sailor Moon Crystal, Once Upon a Time, The Strain, even a Breaking Bad video. Shocking there, I know. So many videos to come. I hope you guys are enjoying the green screen effect going on with me. It's not amazing, I know, but I think it just adds to the video that makes it more entertaining. Happy New Year, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, always click subscribe down there. You can click it here, too. Thank you again. I appreciate it. Thumbs ups, always cool. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy New Year. 2015, lots more to come. Goodbye, YouTube.